Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. So I'm here with a vision. You know what I'm saying? Low key, before I even got to the messages, God gave me this vision of someone sitting at an altar. And this person is like constantly sitting, like they created a full like altar. You know what I'm saying? With a person's photo. They may have stolen certain things that belong to you. Okay, this is somebody that has some kind of weird obsession with you, and they are obsessed with cursing you, obsessed with wanting you to feel pain, obsessed with wanting you to have losses, obsessed, obsessed, obsessed. This is somebody obsessing over someone. Because, it's one thing when you know what I'm saying, when you like someone and you're friends and you just like hanging out with them, that's one thing. When you are intrigued by someone, you know what I'm saying, like you're intrigued by a certain celebrity, or you are feeling close to a certain friend, or like maybe a certain classmate, a certain what is it, coworker, or like you feel a closeness to that person, you're intrigued by them. And you know what I'm saying, even with that, you have to be careful. But obsession is something else. That is a whole different ball game. And this is not a good obsession, because a good obsession, even though that's a whole different ball game, that's like when someone is like, I don't know, like, you know what I'm saying, when people start to fantasize like relationships and marriages and things like that, that never happen. That's a weird type of, you know what I'm saying, obsession. I just anyways. um But this is a bad type of obsession. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is a obsession where someone has hatred towards you. This is an obsession where someone wants to do harm to you. They are obsessed with wanting to see you fail. They are obsessed with wanting bad things to happen to you. They are obsessed with wanting to see you fall. They are obsessed with it. This is somebody that has become so miserable with their life that they would prefer to sit around all day in front of this altar making weird enchantments, and you know what I'm saying, summoning all these demons and befriending ghosts and doing all kind of crazy stuff, and all like, go get them, go get them, go get them, all day long. Misery loves company. Now this is somebody that has become so miserable in their life and what they have going on in their life, that they would instead, they find pleasure, they find joy in cursing you. The scripture comes from 4th Maccabees 5:9. And you will be acting, I think, still more senselessly if you follow vain conceits about the truth, and you will, moreover, be despising me to your own punishment. God said this person should be embarrassed that they are so miserable, so hateful, and so filled with envy and rage that all they do all day long is sit around cursing you. This somebody, they don't have no life. They don't have no friends. Anytime they gather people together, the people are there talking about you. They are gathered there together to curse you, gathered there together to hate on you and talk about what you have. This is somebody, they putting forth no effort to do nothing for themselves. And that's why they sit there and they have the time. Because when you have a life, you don't have time to sit around cursing somebody all day long. Because I just feel like whatever it is that they doing, it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work. You may break a nail, a stub, you know what I'm saying, stub your toe or something like that, but in reality, they not finna get their desired result. And in reality, I just feel like it's silly and it's stupid. All they showing is how miserable they really are. 444, as I say that. That's all that's being shown. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And that's how the cookie crumbles. And that's the message. God said you will be despising. They despising God, but they don't understand they despising him to their own demise, their own punishment. This is like they are doing something God don't want them to do, but they ain't doing nothing but writing their own shit, baby. That's the message. That's the message. That's the message. They ain't doing nothing but writing their own check. They ain't doing nothing but writing their own check. They ain't doing nothing but writing their own check. And the wild thing is, everything that whoever this person is wish upon you is going to fall on their own head. And it's really like, they should just, like, I just don't get it what people don't understand about it. But I guess they feel like, God said for some of these people, they feel like that's the price that they have to pay just so that they could send you some kind of hate, some kind of evil eye, some kind of this, some kind of that. They'll pay that price. They'll get over it. Baby, God said they sure are. And typically it's going to be worse than whatever happened to you. And that's what it is. If anything even happened to you. Because it don't mean that it's going to work. That's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.